Hello, my fabulous friends. I hope you're doing well. Well, there are a bunch of certain rumblings that Trump has actually somebody in his inner circle, somebody extremely high up that he cannot trust, that is actually sabotaging him. Someone up in his high administration circle sabotaging him. There was even a rumor that that was why the flight turned around when he was on his way to Davos. So you'd have to be quite upper echelon to get to anything part of that airplane. I still think it was a decoy. I think he was already in another plane on the way there. But anyways, let's find out. Does Trump have somebody who's close to him that he doesn't realize who, right? I'm sure he realizes some other people that are undermining him, but is there somebody in his inner circle that he does not realize that he trusts, but they're actually undermining him? Shall we begin? Oh, the Hierophant, a guru, a leader. So the Hierophant would be somebody who is not a king or an emperor, but a leader, a guru, a leader, a teacher. So it would be somebody in his administration. Let's continue. Might be two of them making plans together. So I think this might be somebody who's thinking of flying the coop. He's should I stay? Should I go? And he's got the go with the world. Is this somebody who's flying the coop? Also, we have red and red. So I think the cards have zoned in on somebody. Making plans. You know what's interesting, because the Hierophant is also a teacher, and the Three of Pentacles can also be a teacher. I'm not that well versed in his administration, but is there somebody who is a teacher by trade, an educator, a teacher by trade? Ace of Swords, yes. Yes. And look at the red here. I think we're going to see somebody quit or walk away or I think we're going to see somebody who quits, who gets cut out. Perhaps this is Trump already working on it. Like, everybody thinks this is inside a church. It's not. It's in a basement. And where's the windows, right? Back then, if it's dark like that, you're not in a church. Churches have all kinds of windows everywhere. So this tells me something underground is being planned. Yeah, this person is thinking of quitting or fleeing, or here in Canada we call it crossing the floor. So they're voted in and as a conservative, and they cross the floor over to the liberals or vice versa. That's what this is. Somebody is contemplating leaving. Yeah, look at that. The clock agrees with me. There is somebody. There is somebody. Almost like a bully. Knight of Cups. Knight in shining armor. Page of Wands. Look at the wands here. I think we're going to hear soon about somebody quitting the administration. I'm crying over spilt milk, but it might be too late. They might have given away too much information already. This Knight of Cups here, this Knight in shining armor, might be somebody who is telling Trump, watch out for this, or we might have some information. Ooh, secret service. Somebody who holds a lot of secrets. Yeah, they might be aware of a leak. Perhaps this person is hearing of the leak and is going to quit on his own before it really comes out. I'm going to say that yes, there is So be aware of who is quitting his administration, especially if they have some kind of teaching background. Um, oh, yeah, look. Death, the devil. Wow. Queen of Pentacles. You know what? This is Melania. King of Wands. There's J.D. Vance. I'm going to say that Melania might be tuned in onto it and is telling him, I don't trust this person, or I could see Melania being a very intuitive person. Very down to earth, very intuitive. I think all these years with Donald, I think she knows how to read a room quite well. Or is there a female? I mean, we just saw that Marjorie. Oh, that's what I wanted to bring up. I said there was a blonde that was going to be fired. I thought it was Pam Bondi, but it actually turned out to be that Margaret Green. Not exactly sure. I think that Melania is right. If Melania is telling her husband that somebody is lying to him, somebody is two-faced to him, she's going to be proven correct. Now this is J.D. Vance. Let's see. Oh, he keeps his secrets pretty tight. Ooh, Ruin, the Chariot, and the World, and the Lovers. Well, that's actually Trump there. He's a Gemini. Is J.D. Vance, I think this is J.D. Vance. And I'm going to tell you why. Was in the military. There he is. There's the military man. I don't like this Ruin card here. He's keeping some secrets. Ruin, but he's in control. Like he's definitely in control. Unless this is J.D. Vance finds out who it is and ruins that person. It doesn't have to be J.D. Vance. This could just be another military person. Because he's a Leo and he's the vice president. But normally, you know what? Let's think about this. He comes up as the Queen of Wands because he's not a king. So this is somebody who's military. Aries. This is somebody who's military. And is right now out in the world. So who's military? Upper echelons. Who used to be a teacher. Who... Interesting. The Lovers, Judgment, Ace of Cups, Page of Pentacles, and the Seven of Pentacles and Page of Cups. I'm going to say whatever they're trying to do to ruin Trump, they're not going to succeed. They may be caught. There's the ruin. So maybe the military catches them. They will be caught. And here's the announcement. And it'll take a while for Trump to get over it. Who's a teacher in Trump's administration? Let's see if I can figure that out. I'm sure some of you are typing right now. In Trump admin. Linda McMahon, Secretary of Education. Lead the Department of Education under Donald Trump. She's a Scorpio. November 19th. Teacher outs Trump official for being a loner and eating glue. What? Oh, I wonder if it's this. Teacher outs Trump for being a loner and eating glue in 3rd grade. Wow. Nikki Fiske, Miller's 3rd grade. Out Stephen Miller. Well, who cares what you did on? Workers inside Department of Education say Trump's latest bid to dismantle the agency. So I wonder if it's somebody in the Department of Education is passing military secrets on. But wouldn't that be as a need to know basis? Huh. Oh, she was married to Vince McMahon. Oh, that's weird. That's weird. I wonder if that's where that king of wands comes from, because that's sports and that's an athlete, right? Oh, who's this Donald Barr? Oh no, he's passed away. Okay, anyways, there's something here that, yes, it's somebody, I'm going to say it's something in the Department of Education, is what he needs to watch out for. There's somebody up there that is passing information along, and I think it's military information. I really do. I don't know how they would get a hold of it. But there's going to be, I think that we might even hear about a little bit of announcement and they're going to quit on their own. So let's keep our eyes open. It's somebody who quits on their own. All right. And it almost gets like a second chance that they aren't being charged. So perhaps there's no real evidence, but they start whispering about it, that they're looking for somebody. So the person quits on their own. I think we're going to see that. Probably fairly soon. It'll be surprising information that this person quits. Okay? All right. Thank you very much for watching. Please take good care. See you online. Bye for now.